Tamar, you gonna sit up in my face? You gonna sit up in my face with your 3 faces and tell me that you and Mendeecees did not have a conversation at that table in Roof Chris about him putting out a statement about him and Yandy not being together no more? We really gonna do that? And he said he did a version of the letter on Chat GPT. And then you started laughing back and was like, no, you gotta go back and rewrite it to kind of make it sound like it's you. We gonna say that didn't happen? We gonna say that didn't happen? We gonna sit up here and say, after he was digging in between your thighs at that Roof Chris, and he got up and went to the bathroom, that the conversation was, y'all, I can't. He just my friend. He just my friend. I can't. I mean, and then I said, Tamar, ain't he married? He ain't married. They not married. They just do that for the show. They not married. That's what we
Tamar
gonna
is
do?
back in the spotlight, and this time it's a whole mess. She's waiting for everyone to send her apologies through Cash App or Zelle after Mendeecees confirmed that he and Yandy are no longer together, and probably haven't been for a while. Tamar spent a lot of energy trying to defend herself, but things took a turn when news broke that she had been involved with another married man. She insisted she did nothing wrong because he wasn't married at the time, but the situation quickly became a public scandal. The release of her new EP turned into a complete disaster because of all this drama. Tamar claims that Mendeecees used her to reveal his breakup with Yandy and then abandoned her in a harsh way. She also says that Yandy ended up being hurt too, as Mendeecees only wanted to make the relationship public when he realized there was nothing left for him to gain. Tamar really does seem to create drama wherever she goes. Every day there's some new story involving her. Fans may remember when she shared that she had a serious accident at home and lost some of her teeth. That incident sparked a lot of speculation, with some people genuinely concerned about her well-being, while others thought it was just another Tamar moment. A few even accused Funky Diva of being involved, though nothing was confirmed. No matter what, Tamar continues to make headlines, keeping fans talking and guessing about her life, her relationships, and her next move. She's definitely someone who knows how to stay in the public eye, whether for good or bad reasons.
Y'all want to know what all the hell going on, bitch? I want to know what's going on too, bitch, okay? The lady got on the internet and said she almost died. Now listen, let me just go ahead and get this out the way, okay, before we even get to the top of the show. I don't know what happened to the lady. Okay, for those of y'all that don't know, I'm talking about Tamar Braxton. I don't know what happened to the lady. We went out. What night that was? We went out. Saturday night. We went out Saturday night. We went to the Roof Chris. We ate. We had a good time. She was like, let's turn up for your birthday. We went down to the V12. Shouts out to Vinny and all the people at V12. That's the video y'all saw.
Then Funky Diva spoke up, saying, I don't know that woman, and the internet immediately went crazy, attacking him with harsh words. The backlash kept growing, and Funky decided to reach out to Tamar privately. Later, he also went public, asking her to set the record straight and clarify that he had nothing to do with her losing her teeth. But Tamar wasn't about to let anything take away from the attention she was already getting. She let him deal with the angry online crowd while she stayed in the spotlight. Things got even more complicated after that. Before her accident, Tamar had been spotted getting close with Mendeecees at a club, and reports said they even left together. This led to wild speculation online, with people wondering if Yandy had tracked them to Tamar's home and confronted her. The rumors only grew when Funky Diva and Tamar got into a very public argument. Funky revealed more details, explaining that the reason he wasn't at Tamar's house that night was because Mendeecees was there, and he assumed they wanted privacy. The entire situation turned into a tangled web of drama, leaving fans confused and fascinated at the same time. Between the clubs, arguments, and shocking rumors, Tamar's life has become impossible to ignore, and everyone keeps waiting to see what she will do next.
All I was asking was for you to go back to your stories and put, Funky Dineva didn't do anything to me, guys. I was resting. I should have said something earlier. That was all you had to do, and it could have been done with on my end. Even in this very moment, that was all you had to do, and it could have been done.
Earlier, Tamar shared the trailer for her EP, showing Mendeecees as her love interest and trying to make it seem like the rumors about them were just for work. But Funky revealed the truth. They were actually in a serious relationship. Watching how they behaved around him, it was clear they wanted him to expose their secret. Funky didn't realize Tamar was taking advantage of him until it was too late, leaving him caught in the middle of all the drama.
About you in the streets, because it was like, dang, if she held him down.
So even if me and Yandy decide to break up, it's no one's business but our household. Right? So if you see me acting inappropriate, it's appropriate for me. It's maybe not for you, because I'm sorry you wasn't in the group chat when we decided that you know what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry you wasn't in our bedroom when we had this conversation, and you know and that's the problem, because a lot of times these rumors, you know, we so private that we sit back and we laugh at it.
What's the status of you and Yandy right now?
Are we not together?
Y'all not together. So y'all getting a divorce?
Well, we never was like legally married, so I don't know what a divorce. Like.
So the rumors are true that y'all just did it for TV.
Listen, I didn't do it for TV. I think listen, it was Yandy's idea, right? Because in the beginning we had I was going through legal battles with courts and fines, and you know, she said, let's not sign the papers, and I was like, all right, cool. And then I guess, you know, it kind of just stayed that way. Then
Tamar spoke again about her issues with Funky and the situation with Mendeecees, saying they were fine, but she barely knows him personally. Their connection is mostly just from the project they worked on together, nothing beyond that.
I do not go with Mendeecees. Stop. I said that yesterday. I haven't seen him since my premiere party. For Heartbreak Retrograde. Y'all are on that good crack cocaine.
On this film? Or?
No, to be honest, I barely even know him.
Okay.
To be honest, you know what I mean? We're not like, we're cool, but we're not like my homie. You know what I mean? It's not like that. And he just got casted in the film, and here we are.
It seemed like Tamar was trying to backtrack after her argument with Funky didn't go the way she planned. Once he started sharing details about her and Mendeecees being involved, the internet immediately turned against her. People called her messy and dramatic for getting involved with a married man. Meanwhile, Tamar was taking all the heat, while Mendeecees stayed quiet, letting her handle the backlash on her own. Now, Mendeecees is finally speaking up and clarifying that he and Yandy are no longer together. In fact, they haven't been legally married for quite some time, so technically they were free to date or move on however they wanted. Yandy had already revealed on Love and Hip Hop that she never officially filed the paperwork for their marriage. Even when they tried again later, they still didn't complete the legal process. This means that what looked like a scandalous affair was actually just Tamar being caught in a complicated situation. Mendeecees and Yandy were in a long-term relationship all along, but it wasn't legally binding. Tamar, unfortunately, ended up taking most of the blame while fans speculated about what really happened behind the scenes. It's not necessarily wrong to be in a relationship, but the way Yandy acted about Mendeecees, constantly talking about my man, made you think she would have wanted things done properly on paper. Instead, she allowed him to run around and put her in embarrassing situations. According to sources, Yandy had some idea Mendeecees was being unfaithful, but she was completely shocked when she discovered the other woman was Tamar Braxton. Now that Mendeecees has finally spoken up and cleared the air, Tamar seems to be taking a victory lap. She feels vindicated and keeps saying that people owe her an apology for the way they attacked her, even though they didn't know the full story. For a long time, she couldn't share her side because it wasn't her story to tell. But the reality is, Mendeecees had plenty of opportunities to speak out if he truly cared about her. Instead, he left her exposed to the public until it suited him to reveal the truth. Tamar is reportedly starting to understand what Yandy went through, having Mendeecees always put himself first. But many people aren't buying Tamar's version. Regardless of the games Mendeecees was playing, she shouldn't have gotten involved with him or his relationship. Fans love Tamar, but she's clearly missing the bigger picture. By letting a man make her look like the other woman, it's hard to sympathize when she demands an apology from those who called her out. Even now, questions remain. If Mendeecees wasn't legally married, why did Tamar end up with her tooth knocked out and covered in blood after spending the night with him? Will she ever explain that? She wants recognition and apologies, but all she really did was confirm that she was intimate with Mendeecees. At the end of the day, people have mixed feelings. Some are wondering if they need to send her money to say sorry, while others are shaking their heads at the situation. Either way, the drama continues, and fans are eagerly watching every move. Tamar may feel vindicated, but the story is far from over.